I'm assuming we're gonna get the chance to see all the Dwarven heroes. That includes King Dane, Gloin, Gimli, and also all the Goblin heroes like Goblin King, Shelob, and of course Strogoth the Dragon Lord. And players are starting with 4,000 resources, so they have more than they actually need in order to build an army worthy of goblins and worthy of dwarves. So I'm assuming the best thing is you just spam tunnels all the time, mineshafts all the time to make sure that you have enough command points available. And we are also using 2x command point multiplier. That means you will be even able to recruit more units in this game. And he's rushing builders, which is smart. Look how many builders are coming to expand faster. What is Archangel doing in the meantime? He's not doing the same. He doesn't want to waste money into the builders, but he doesn't maybe know that he has actually a lot of money available. I like the move from Andy definitely more. I think that's a better call. We will see, man. And of course, Nicky Funky and Max Flex in the chat, they like to see goblins a lot. We will see how powerful the goblin army is. He's even building now lumber mills to make sure that he has enough resource income to recruit not only the heroes, but also potentially some cave trolls, you know, upgrades on the half-troll swordsman, half-troll pikeman, make maybe spider riders, spiderlings, like make everything you want. Maybe even the fire drake from the fortress of goblins. And we have King Dane joining first. That's the leader of the Dwarven faction, ladies and gentlemen. He has the high tier leadership, which is also able to stack with the armor buff from Gimli later on to pretty much push your entire faction to the next level. However, no fighting allowed, but that doesn't mean that you cannot creep. There are multiple creeps on this map, work layers on the each side, and also around the bottom side, here. Troll layer. And there is Gloin, who is creeping this already. That's gonna make him level 4, and he will be unlocking the Shake Foundation. And after capturing this in, dwarves will get the chance to also recruit some hobbits from the Shire. And look at the minimap in the meantime, with the builder advantage, of course, Andy Brandy is able to expand like crazy. And I don't know the timer yet. I'm hoping that Archangel has like a timer. He will tell us by the end of the 10 minutes. Okay guys, the time is up. And now we make a move. So we see Hall of Warriors and Archer range for the Guardians and for the Extroverts. I believe Man of the Year is going to be a better choice. We will see though. It will sport like 1,800 command points, potentially. Dwarves are not expanding as much as they should. Look at the command points from Goblins, they have the double. He's just spamming tunnels now, which is very smart. That's gonna give him a lot of money boost. He's also picking up the cave pads. So my expectations are pretty high. I believe when it comes to fight finally, then the power points are gonna skyrocket. We will get power points, like crazy amount of levels for the heroes. It's gonna be phenomenal. 7 minutes, he's saying. 7 minutes are left, I think that's what he's trying to say. In 7 minutes, we go ham. And also, King Dane was able to creep. Very important. If he gets level 4, if I'm not mistaken, let me check. Level 4, the Mighty Rage is going to act like the cave pads from the goblins to nullify enemy leadership bonuses. Or you can also use it on your own units to make your units a bit stronger. Give them more movement speed, more damage, and more shroud revealing. Should have done a 3v3 map for this more space for tunnels. Yeah, actually not that. But yeah, I think this is already enough fiesta, Zero High. Come on now. This is already enough fiesta. 850 command points now for the goblins. On the other side, dwarves, they have only 500. But he's doing a good job with the heroes. And his heroes are going to be definitely more impactful in this epic clash later on, since they will have some levels. The Gimli is missing though. Archer range only level 1. We are getting some guardians on the field. Goblins in the meantime have 2 goblin caves. The armory is coming up for the Forged Blades heavy armor. For 1,000 you can also get the scavenge armor. Fire arrows. First of all, your armory has to be level 3. And Fissure is level 3. It's also incoming for the mountain giants. So goblins are going for a maximum army strength, while dwarves are kinda putting all the hope into the mighty dwarven heroes. And of course, the decision making is very important. They are not able to fight against each other, by the way, but they are of course able to go for the lair. So Gloin is level 4, level 10 is gonna unlock the Shatter Armor, and Dane now is level 4 as well for the Mighty Rage. And yeah, look at this dwarven army. He's waiting now patiently until he's allowed to go ham. There is a mineshaft, He's also building now a well for the sustain. Replaces units from hordes each 10 seconds. and goblins, and he's saying 5 more minutes left. Oh my goodness. Tick tack, tick tack. There is a mineshaft for dwarves. Yes, right now 700 command points. Goblins have 850. But you will also extend your command points the second the tunnels are hitting level 2. We have now Spider Riders, level 2. Spider Pit, Fissure is level 3 for the Fire Arrow, Forge Blades, and also Scavenge Armor. Hey Toppy, welcome. Mr. Balin, welcome. Guys, be ready for the fiesta. Be ready for the fiesta. We are trying something different now for the first time, in which the players are not able to attack each other for 10 minutes. And after the 10 minutes, we're gonna see a huge clash between goblins and dwarves. More. But I don't know, man. I think Man of Steel would be a better choice, to be honest. But it is whatever. I don't know about the towers as well. I don't think it's needed. I am 31, Ragnarok. 31. Okay, so... And also Forge Hall of Warriors level 3 for the 25% faster build speed. Okay. Don't attack. There is Gollum, and nobody's trying to kill him because he's like a... I mean, the ring heroes here in this game have like a crazy amount of impact that they are able to destroy the full army by themselves. So you don't need anything else. I mean, you can just try to go for the ring hero and that's it. Like, for example, if goblins get the chance to recruit Sauron from the ring heroes, then he will be able to summon 2 Balrogs, and the 2 Balrogs are enough to kill the full army by themselves. No problemo. And also, let's be honest, killing a Golem with 12,000 HP is like more challenging potentially than killing the ring hero himself. Mountain Giants now for the siege. More cave trolls. Goblins are also, dwarves are also ready at the bottom right corner. So it looks like you want to attack him from both the sides at the same time. But do goblins see that coming? Yeah, he has vision, right? No, he has no vision around the corner at the bottom right side. And he has no vision around this side either. So he has no clue what is happening right now. You see, this is the vision from the goblin player, guys. He's able to see this mineshaft, but not this mineshaft, which is hiding. Simply, thanks for the follow, appreciate that. Hope you're gonna enjoy your stay. Alright. So, does he have the fire arrow? Yes, he has the fire arrow, but not the forge blades or the scavenge armor. And also the goblin player didn't recruit any heroes. So, no Gorkil the Goblin King, no Spider Queen Shilov, and no the Dragon Lord Rogov as well. Nothing like that. Going for the raw units. Spider Riders, Goblin Warriors, and Half Trolls. Man of Steel finally from the archer range level 2. Level 3 is needed for the fire arrow, which is gonna increase your DPS against buildings especially. Did he actually recruit also Gimli? I don't know. I only see King Dean and also Gloin. I'm assuming he was not able to get Gimli on the field yet. Gimli, of course, cost you 3,000. So he's building now Hall of Warriors offensively. Level 3 is incoming. That's gonna make the building also extremely tanky, and every level 3 building in BFME 2 is gonna act like a tower. There's also this lone tower behind with the Man of Steel inside, and with the statue being around, it gives you also armor buff. So the damage is not gonna be boosted, but armor, they will be tankier pretty much. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm excited. Goblin archers, a lot of them. Couple of goblin warriors, spider riders. Command point wise, we have 1000 for goblins and 1010 for dwarves. Time 1 minute, Archangel is saying. It's only 1 minute. Tick tack, boys, tick tack. Oh boy, that's gonna be fiesta now. Okay, who do you think is gonna win, guys? Please let me know in the chat. Which army is stronger, goblins or dwarves? Please let me know. What is your opinion about who is going to win this clash? I'm excited. Don't worry, I won't attack. We start together. Okay. I mean, these goblin archers are looking scary though. Goblin archers with the fire arrows. I don't know, man. Trolls, mountain giants. Oof. My money is on the dwarves. Okay. Let's see. There is a Forge Works coming up, but he has no siege weapons. I mean, dwarves don't need siege weapons. They have Gloin, of course, who is a siege weapon himself. 1 minute he's saying. What? 1 minute? He was saying 1 minute before that. But he might need additional minute, maybe. That's what it is. And it's also kind of sad that we don't see any heroes from goblins. I was actually expecting to see Dragon Lord, but it's fine. 1 minute ago was 1 minute. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Okay. Seconds. Okay, so he will attack him from 3 sides at the same time. Wanna start? Oh, guys, fiesta time. Fiesta time. Let's start. Okay. So, he's making a move now from the middle. Goblins. They are rotating. Spider Riders are trampling down the pikemen, which is not the best thing in the world. But how we want to defend this? Oh my goodness, I don't want to miss that. Fire arrows. Gloin, not Gloin. King Zane is getting bursted down from the Goblin Archers. Holy guacamole. Mighty Rage, but he has no heal from the spellbook. He's fast, he's slow as hell. Goblins with the Forge Blades and King Zane has been taken already just like that. Archers and Nicky Funky in the chat was actually right. Holy moly, this Fire Arrow Archers from the Goblin Archers, they are doing work. War chant, power points of course are rising to the sky, but so far goblins are able to hold themselves because he was splitting army big time and he just lost the hero just like that. So yeah, there is Gimli a little bit too late to the party. He's only level 1 and I believe this is gonna be almost impossible to stop. Look at that, we have cave trolls, mountain giants, goblin archers with fire arrow, and yeah, he's everywhere. He has spider riders, he has a and you know, he has an answer and a counter to literally everything what dwarves have on the field right now. And indeed, look to command points, 850 out of 1050, and dwarves are dropping down to below 400 from 1100. I mean, he has Gimli, but Gimli is only level 1. Level 5 is needed for the Slayer, level 3 is needed, level 2 is needed for the leap attack. So I believe also Gloin has been taken down. That was kind of fast though. He was running it down. Maybe upgrades would be a better choice, you know. But he didn't went for the upgrades. He was not getting the fire arrows from the Man of Steel. He was getting most of the time extra overs on the field, and he was also not buying the mithril armor for the dwarven units to make them tanky enough. Because look at the damage from the goblin archers. Holy moly, guys! Good luck, good luck reaching this mountain giants now. You can't. No armor. No fire. Holy moly. I stand by my fire arrows. When people don't believe, they will just be surprised. Exactly. Fire arrows was definitely the main reason why the dwarven units and also heroes like King Zane got bursted down. And also, I believe the goblin archers are kind of crazy. Look at that. Strong versus infantry, resistant to trample. Horde bonus. Gathering in numbers of 100 or more, you will get 33% damage and 20% movement speed. Nice. I believe these goblin archers, in compared to the goblin archers from Rise of the Witch King, are just so much better. 7 power points collected, 900 command points. He has money, but he has not enough units on the field to defend that. Yeah, that is Gloin level 5, but look at this Forge Blades on his goblin warriors. I mean, that's also something we don't see every single day. Gloin is surrounded. Oh my, bursting. What? Dude, the Forged Blades. Gloin, one of the tankiest heroes, got killed from like 2 goblin warriors, just like that. Crazy stuff. Oh my goodness. The decision making, of course, was the right call. Getting units, upgrading them with you know, Forged Blades, heavy armor, and fire arrow especially, was the right call from the goblin player Andy Brandy. Look at this poison arrows. The second the Men of Steel are entering the battlefield, they will almost get one-shotted. G to the G? Yeah. G to the G indeed, my dude. It was like, yeah. And many people actually, FVN for example, and also simply were kind of going with the Dwarven faction. I was also, to be honest with you guys, I was also expecting dwarves to win this one, but foolish I was. Was definitely not the case. Maybe Battle Dragons would have been good counter to the archers, yeah, definitely. But he had no clue, you know, what goblins are building, of course. Maybe he was expecting like lots of goblins, maybe he was expecting like lots of spider riders, and you have no vision, you have no understanding, you have no clue. But definitely more elite units like Men of Steel and upgrades would be, there is nothing wrong with that, you know. He's going for the Cloud Break now from the spellbook. Goblins have the Wild Man of Thunder and almost 19 power points collected on top of that. He has still 1050 command points, so he has a lot of money incoming. You gotta kill those mountain giants as soon as possible, and that's, yeah, you are right. Look how resistant the Battle Dragon is to the fire arrow in compared to any other unit from dwarves. So 3 of them can take down everything here in no time. The Siege, he has no rebuild, does he? Here's the power points for that. It's on cooldown. Never mind. It's on cooldown. Oh my goodness. It's gonna be taken down, right? Or the pikes are not dealing too much damage to this, and it's gone. The fortress has been gone, has been taken down. The rallying call is coming in too late. And look at this level 8 mountain giant. I like that. That's so funny, dude. Check goblin base. Yeah, it's safe. I see what you mean, but it's safe. You see, when you see like a chunk of goblin warriors around in like a tiny spot of the of the dwarves, what can they do against such a reckless state? Gimli was trying hard, but Gimli is just overwhelmed, you know, in his corners. Level 5 Guardian, but what can they do? Forge Blades on this battle, on this Goblin Warriors is just so effective. The Forge works his corners. Level 9 Mountain Giant. Also nothing we don't see every single day. But do you see this battle wagon, guys? How tanky he is against the Fire Arrow? He's tanking that for ages. There comes the Worm Summon from the Spellbook of Goblins. And all he gotta do is kill this. And I believe he has like one more production building somewhere. Why is he still alive? That is one, that's why. Yes, this is the only barracks he has remaining on the field. And if this is going down, he will be losing the game. So, let's go over the strategy again. At the beginning of the game, Andy Brandy, the Goblin player, was recruiting many additional builders to be able to expand faster. Since, again, we were starting the game with 4,000 resources, right? So he was able to build lots of tunnels before mineshafts were building up for dwarves, since he had only 2 builders, you know? And then he was also focusing on getting more units and upgrading them as soon as possible, while dwarves were actually going for early heroes to level them up. Alright, Archangel is saying, yeah, but we are not gonna do that anymore, right? So yeah, one time is enough. But I want to say thank you to the players anyway for doing that. Game is over, Archangel has been defeated, and dwarves are losers. And goblins are winners today, guys. GG's. So we have the blue Isengard player, Andy Brandy, against the yellow Isengard player, Archangel. Eastfold. Where was Mordor when Eastfold fell? Pretty basic map. And what makes this map kind of unique is the tiny pathway, in the middle, which you can easily block. Like when you build a tower right here, for example, you will have incredible amount of vision and presence and control of this area, which is a really important area since it's in the center of the map. And of course, that's not only the possible way to enter the other side. You have like pretty much those hills, these mountains, and they are blocking most of the pathways. So you have always these small entrances, you know, to the other side of the map. And also here, and even here, you know. We have them in on each side, protected by the troll layer, and also warg layers. Pretty standard, like in almost every single map. These are the most used creeps in the game, trolls and wargs. It might be the most balanced, still little lame, yeah. I just like the build time is kind of a little bit boring, to be honest, because there is no APM, there is no action going on in the first 10 minutes into the game. But then the clash might be interesting. I believe 10 minutes was not long enough for them to get the full potential. What I wanted to see myself is like, I wanted to see the full potential of goblins against the full potential of dwarves. You know what I'm saying? Like full upgraded dwarven army against fully upgraded goblin army. And I believe the 10 minutes was just not enough for Archangel to build the army I was looking for, but it's fine. So we have Uruks coming from yellow, and of course, no Uruks actually. He's gonna be a bit too late. He's building now 1, 2, 3, 4 furnaces, that's why. And building Uruk Pit and Warg Pit at the very same time. Now, it's kind of a tricky situation, because that means he will have no units by the time the Uruks from Archangel are gonna arrive to the spot. And again, he will have 0 protection for himself. So Warg Riders, I believe they have like a 30-second-ish build time. And they won't be there in time, but that means at least one of the furnaces has been or will be taken down. PowerPoint wise, we have the Creepine from Andy Brandy. He's gonna use that for debuffing the enemy units. That's gonna make them lose 25% of their DPS. And what he's trying to do now is trying to block them with the builder. But of course, that's not possible. And again, he's putting water on them. Like, take a shower, it's Sunday, it's wash time. The thing is that furnaces are extremely squishy buildings, and Uruks are just hitting like a truck, you know? But Warg Riders are here just in time to build to defend the second furnace. Creepine is also making them weaker in terms of armor. Old ground stand, shield wall formation has to be used to buy some more time. Shield wall now, shield wall now. Yeah, you see, with that combination, you can make them tanky enough to withstand a couple of tramples. Yeah, alaikum salam, Elder. They should play on Paths of the Dead on last match for Halloween. Yeah, actually, quite nice idea. Last year, during the time today, we were actually making like a Halloween tournament. But today, I was not around all day, and it was like a very spontaneous decision from me to stream today. Didn't know if I would be able to, so I could not set up anything. If I would know that I will have time today, I could have set up some matches on a Halloween designed map, you know. Would be nice, but maybe next year. Uruks. Urukai Crossbowman coming up next. Archangel was not able to creep anything just yet, so the punishment wasn't as great as I was expecting it to be, since Andy Brandy was starting with 4 furnaces and he only lost 1 of them, so it's kind of okay. The Warg Riders are gonna be a great counter to the Uruks. And yeah, what is the answer here from Archangel? Maybe Lurtz, maybe Sharku, or maybe some Warg Riders. Maybe that's the way you want to play that. Urukai are still spooky as through that. Look at them. Oh, the money! Oh my goodness. Actually, 2 parts of the treasure has been secured by the blue. That's Annie Brandy, and only 1 part by the yellow. That's Archangel. So not the best start into the first game, definitely. I can tell you that much. Could be better, of course, but okay. I mean, it's nothing crazy. Everything is still possible. We will see. 350 command points for Archangel and 400 command points for Andy Brandy. And yeah, I mean, again, we have seen this many times in Battle for Middle-earth 2, guys, that like one single push can change quite a lot. Like, even if you are behind, you manage to go for a counter attack and this one is successful, you can get yourself simply back into the game just like that, you know? So it's very likely that this might happen also between these 2 players. We will see about that. Warg Riders are just buying enough time, putting pressure, and pressure is great, because what is the worst case scenario here for Andy Brandy? The worst case scenario is he will not be able to deal economical damage, but even then, he will be forcing Archangel to get some Uruk Pikemen on the field, who are very weak against enemy crossbowmen or enemy Urukai. So you basically counter yourself, you know? Because right now, Andy Brandy doesn't need to recruit as many pikemen as he does. So I believe focus on the crossbowman and Urukai combination would be a bit better. And somebody on the YouTube channel, guys, was actually making like a great comment. If there is no possibility in having like a observer overview, like you see that minimap, for example, and we are always forced to switch between these 2 players to see the command points and also the resources, right? So what would be, if it's, I don't know if this is possible, but imagine you add the same around the right side here at the corner, while this one is gonna show you always the money in the command points on the left side from the one player, this one is gonna show from the other player. So you have always like both the things on the screen, and you don't have to switch back and forth all the time, you know? I think that would be a great implement into making, you know, for making those video commentaries a bit more better. Since you will have always the knowledge on the screen, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know if this is possible, of course. Would be great. Watch it. Uruk Pikeman. Almost 5 power points collected. Lurtz is the first hero of the game, number 1. From the yellow Isengard player, Archangel. And he is a bit behind, but it's nothing too crazy, like I said many times. He is also not building the Warg Pit yet, and I like Warg Pit because it gives you the chance to get some mobile units on the field, which are great for harassment, you know? Oh, the builder. Not the builder. Run, you fool, fly, you fool. Yeah, but do. He's faster, or he's as fast. That's why he will be able to get away. But how scary would it be, guys? Imagine you are the builder and you are being chased by the Uruks like that. You can literally smell them behind you. I would be scared. I would be running a bit faster than this guy. I would just throw the wagon away and would just run for myself. This guy is like so, you know, so disciplined that he doesn't throw away the back, you know, the wagon. Big pushes incoming. Big pushes. I will try to do something like this, but as you said, I don't know if this is possible. It would be amazing if this would be possible to make, you know? Like, you see where the buildings are. I don't think that this is needed. When you click on a building, on a builder, and you see the buildings on the right side, instead you have, like in a 1v1 especially, the knowledge on each side. Here the the yellow Eisengeld player, for example, and here the blue Eisengeld player. So you see the PowerPoints here, just like in the mirror, you know. Nine PowerPoints, almost 10 PowerPoints collected after the Vision of Palantir. I believe the Vision of Palantir is gonna lead you for the industry, if I'm not mistaken, while Kribin is leading you for the war chant, not war chant of course, but I think you cannot get industry unlocked after the Kribin. So he went for the war chant. Basically now Andy Brandy has the buff and the debuff at the same time, if he wants to. And he is sitting on 650 command points, which is pretty nice. And no, never mind, Archangel is going now for the Wildman of Dunland summon. He was also able to kill one of the builders, very nice. Or was it the builder from Archangel? I don't know. The white hand of Saruman is sinking into the ground, look at this. 5 fingers, they're white. Lourdes level 4, okay, that's pretty good. Level 5, this Lourdes has to be careful because he's only level 2. Wildman of Dunland will be special summoned now, behind the scene. And Warg Riders, they gotta move now. They are trying to retreat, but you see the money they are able to steal. You see this +2, +2, +2 all the time? It's a huge amount of money, but I hope he will be able to kill more than only one single furnace. Yes, also the House of Healing, you see this blue animation around the fortress. That's gonna give you sustain over time. When you are being near to the fortress, you will be able to heal up. Big commitment on the Warg Pit. Warg Pit is gonna be taken down. Pikes are dealing crazy amount of damage to the production buildings, as you can see and tell. They're able to burst it down like it's nothing, my dude. Lourdes is level 4, has cripple. This Lourdes again has to be careful because he has no cripple. He will get crippled down and he will lose in a one-on-one situation. The Wildman of Dunland was not the best choice, to be honest, because he was only able to destroy one single furnace, but the attack after that with the pikemen to destroy the Warg Pit was a bit more successful. However, now there might be a big counter-attack, which only includes one Urukai with the war chant. But you see, the furnaces are like papers, you know? They will die in no time if you clump against them. Clumping means basically that you need to make sure, and it's only like a thing in BFME 2 or Rise of the Witch King. In BFME 1 it's not that difficult because in BFME 1 you have like small size battalions, you know? In BFME 2 you have like this horde units, like bunch of units in a battalion. And when you right click on a building, for example, or on a hero, they actually kind of bug out, you know, if this makes sense for you guys. They are not able to clump automatically by themselves, and you need to manually micro them around. Like, for example, you want to attack this furnace, you don't, and you have units here, you don't right click on the furnace. If you do that, you will lose a lot of DPS. What you want to do is, you want to click to this spot, you know, on the right side, where you have more possibility to attack it, you know? Then they're gonna clump against that, and this is gonna make your units burst down those buildings fast enough, or much faster. And Simply, man, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub, for the first time subbing after your follow, man. Thank you so much for the huge support to the channel, means really a lot to me. Appreciate you, appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. And by the way, that's not needed, guys. Don't force or rush yourself, because you being in the chat, you following the channel, you watching the stream is more than I can ask for. I appreciate every single one of you, regardless if you are sub or not sub. I mean, you are just awesome for being here all alone. The furnace is going to be protected for now, 550, 2000 resources collected for Archangel. He might actually save for the White Wizard, Saruman. Would be awesome to see him, he's very powerful. And I wish... Yeah, let's go. And I wish I could show you guys in a multiplayer game the level 10 ability from Saruman. It's just dope, you know. He has Sword of Power here in BFME 2, which is looking amazing. Like, I gotta say that many times, Battle for Middle-earth 2 is older, but it just looks much newer in compared to Rise of the Witch King in terms of graphics and design. And animations especially, from heroes and also PowerPoints. The counter-attack, Lourdes also level 4 now from Andy Brandy.
Build me a worthy of Mordor.
War builds me an army worthy of Mordor. Both lords are level 4. They have both cripple, that means they can cripple down each other. Okay, I did a fast research and I believe you can't get data from 2 different players at the same time. Oh, that's kind of unfortunate though. I mean, kind of makes sense. It's an old game that you cannot manipulate stuff, but it would be awesome if this would be possible. But yeah, was worth asking, you know? It's fine though. Only thing I miss on BFME 2 is Angmar. Yeah, Angmar is of course like, you know, would be nice to have Angmar in BFME 2 then, but if this would be the case, then you don't need Rise of the Witch King anymore. If BFME 2 is gonna add also Angmar faction, then who needs Rise of the Witch King, you know? Flame of the West, nice. Thanks for tuning in. Did you won the tournament today? The Age of the Ring tournament. Couldn't watch many games though, but I saw you participating. Kitira, are you also playing Age of Empires 4? I've been playing now the last couple of days, boys, off stream. Just because I want to get a bit better in this game to understand what is going on, and I want to also like make potentially some videos for the YouTube channel. And for that reason, I need to first of all understand what the game is all about. To eventually, I don't know if anybody from you guys also playing Age of Empires 4 now in the last couple of days. If you guys bought it or not, and if yes, what is your opinion about that? Oh, look at this, the Clash of Lords. May the best lords win. Or it's gonna be actually Andy Brandy's lords. Oh, one more hit. Oh, lords. The imposter, you know what I'm saying? This one is the real lords. Lords the tomato. He's so red. He's angry. Yes, I do, but I'm not pro. Adding Ingmar to BFME 2 isn't that hard. Yeah, it's potentially probably easy. Like, considering the fact that in this mods you have like 20 new factions. So copy-pasting a existing faction should be quite easy, to be honest. Saruman! I really like this game so far. Yeah, it's kinda... Balindru also bought it, by the way, Kitira. Me and Balindru, we played yesterday. It was yesterday, yeah. We played yesterday in the evening. And of course, I made Balindru rage quit in 10 minutes. Like, after he saw my Rohirrim archers, or my horse archers, you know? He left immediately. Do you like BFME 2 more than Rise of the Witch King? I don't like them more or less, you know. I just enjoy them both, and I don't know, it's hard to say. There is something in BFME 2 that is better, in my opinion, than in Rise of the Witch King. That's my opinion. I like, for example, oh, Devastation. Look. Boom. Oh my goodness. That, for example, like your heroes having a, you know, having more impact on the game. That's what I like about BFME 2 a lot. But there are also, of course, things I don't like about BFME 2, what I enjoy more about Rise of the Witch King. So, you know, there are pros and cons for both the games. And again, everybody... Oh, the stun from the Devastation. Run, you fool. Berserker is chasing him down. The White Wizard Saruman can hear in safety. He's also being shot by the Lords. Again, you need to kind of play the games and make like a list, you know. Okay, this is bad about this game. This could be better. This is okay. This is better actually than the Rise of the Witch King. And you need to kind of decide for yourself. I don't like the buildings being squishy, for example. Like that you can kill the production buildings like Uruk Pit with one single pikeman in like 10 seconds. That's what I don't enjoy at all. That's, again, maybe it's because I'm not used to it. You know what I'm saying? But in Rise of the Witch King, I hate it. That, yeah, I hate it that you are not able to gain power points or experience points for killing summon stuff, for example. That doesn't make any sense for me. Like, if you kill White Men of Dunedin from the special summon, or Rohirrim, or Rangers, or anything, you don't get anything for that. You don't get power points, and you also don't get any experience points. Sharko has been taken down. Oh, Lords. He's angry. Did he actually kill Saruman? No, wait, he did kill Saruman. No, there is Lords. Where is Saruman? Did he die? I think he died, right? Yeah, he died. He died to Lords potentially. He's now level 6. I am mountain expert, 25 kilometers. And Balindru was able to win like 3 ranked games. 3 out of 3 games. He played like 3-4 games and he won like 3 of them. In the multiplayer games, you know? But it's a nice feeling, boys. Like that you are able to log into the game, and there is like a search a game button. You click on that button and you will be automatically connected with other people. It's just such a big refreshment to me. Because right now in the last couple of years, especially many years actually, my multiplayer gaming experience was always throughout the Game Ranger, which is a third party program, and you need to manually invite people, start manually the game, invite them into the network lobby, and then it's just painful and buggy and laggy at most of the time. And then having this modern RTS game is like a great refreshment. Trust me on that one. BFME 1 is also squishy buildings. That's not true. What is squishy building in BFME 1? In BFME 1 you have a base. You have like 100 towers around your fortress, which can protect even if your buildings are squishy. Here they are in an open area with zero protection. So you should. I mean, it's hard to compare BFME 2 and Rise of the Witch King, but you cannot compare any of these games with Battle for Middle-earth 1. It's just a full different game, dude. There is nothing to be compared. Oh, the shenanigans now. The wizard is back on the field. Thunderbolt. You see the animation? Pretty nice. I like it. Wow. Lourdes, level 5. Leadership on both the sides. But this Saruman has to be careful. He has to be careful. Where is Saruman again? Don't tell me. Does he have devastation from the spellbook? It's on cooldown. Okay, so that is Wormtongue, level 2. That's gonna be a massive fight, but now he has heavy armor purchase on these units. Oh, that means they don't even die. They won't even die from the Visa Plus anymore. Trust me. That is Lourdes. That is Saruman, okay. Oh, that's gonna be a fiesta fight. This fight is gonna determine the outcome of the game. If blue wins that, it's over. Forged blades and heavy armor. Berserkers, he's actually trying to buy some time. Creepane is gonna be used. Lourdes has to make a move. Cripple now this guy. He's gonna cripple him around. Yeah, there we go. What? Who he crippled? Did he cripple what? He just crippled somebody. But not Saruman. Saruman is still able to freely move. Fireball! Oh, against the Lourdes? Archangel is going to lose his Lourdes. The fireball, by the way, dealt. No, the Watcher is coming in clutch now from Archangel. Nice bait, Torino. I like that. Nice one. Did you guys see that the fireball dealt no damage to the Lourdes? He was just able to knock him back, but dealt like literally 0 damage. What the heck was that? You have no fixed base and power stuff. I mean, of course, like, huge differential between BFME 1 and BFME 2. Like, that's Battle for Middle-earth 1 is only 4 factions. And yeah, walls, settlement system, which means you are only able to build at some fixed settlements, while in BFME 2 it's like an open world kind of thing. Like Age of Empires, for example, you can build anywhere you want. Charco. BFME 1 are the fastest to get upgraded units compared to BFME 2. Yeah, definitely. BFME 1 is about quality and not quantity. You know, at least with the Gondor and Rohan faction. Here it's about spamming units most of the time. Like about yeah, it's like pretty much like Age of Empires or Age of Mythology, you know? You get units on the field all the time, and you need to get different type of units. Like you need to get Uruks, crossbowmen, pikemen, warg riders. You need to get everything, you know. While in BFME 1 you can just make one. What is happening here? It's party Halloween time. Oh, the Watcher now. Oh boy, the Watcher on your face, son. In Battle for Middle-earth 1 you can make Gondor Knights and Gandalf, and you can win with that. You don't need to make Tower Guards every game, soldiers every game. Indeed, I've never made them before in a 1v1 situation. When I was playing Gondor, I was just making 2 units, and that's Gondor Knights and then maybe Trebuchets to break the wall, and that's it, you know. I've barely made any soldiers or Tower Guards in maybe one out of 1,000 games. So you can't compare these games with each other. Okay, Saruman, the White, is making a move. I want to see that, but they won't die. Trust me on that one. Oh, but he can't make it there. Lourdes is saying, "You shall not enter Isengard." And now Lourdes is proving himself worthy and showing that he's the best and most cost-efficient hero in the entire game, as he's taking down one of the most expensive heroes by himself. Lourdes is such a powerful hero, boys. Trust me. And now here's Pillage. Dude, what else do you want, guys? Come on now. He has the chance to fight with sword and bow. He has Carnage for a huge damage boost and armor boost. He has Cripple to counter any hero in the entire game. He has Leadership for the nearby allied units. And when this is already not enough, then you have even the Pillage for like a scavenger. What else do you want? This hero is crazy. This crazy hero. Oh, this guy is also almost level 7. But 1000 command points for Andy Brandy and 650 only for Archangel. He lost his Saruman twice, which of course hurts a lot. Yeah, so how much does Andy Brandy need? He is also like still 16 power points away from the 25. Lourdes is recovering, and Sharku is almost level 7. Now, level 9, the Tamed the Beast is going to give you the chance to steal enemy Warg Riders. If he has any. I missed you guys a lot. Had a crazy couple of months. Grandfather passed through a couple of weeks ago, and I've been lit from Twitch, but kind of back now. Oh, nice. First of all, glad you are back, Nikki. It's always nice to be distracted from the real world by just turning off the head, just enjoying the Middle Earth feeling. But other than that, sorry for hearing that. With your granddad, I hope you are well. I hope you are good. It's always bad, you know, when somebody who you know for many years and you laugh passes by, goes to the. Yeah. Always sad to hear that. I remember the time when my grandma died, and my grandma, she was the one who was raising me when I was like baby, you know, until I was 10 years old. I was always with her, so she was like my mother. I was actually loving her even more than my parents. Alvin Mirror, let's go. We have the blue Alvin player Andy Brandy against the yellow Alvin player Archangel. I will stop to be salty in this game for you, Shanks. Yeah, do it. I mean, again, also tilts me sometimes, you know, it's like a human behavior, because people are born to complain, guys. That's how people's brain work, you know what I'm saying? People are not meant to be happy, because the second you get what you want more than that, and you want more than that. That's how most of the people actually are, which is okay when you have goals in your life, and that's gonna give you the motivation to keep moving, to keep going. And also, people are always complaining about stuff, you know? When I think about that, how it was like 20 years ago, I'm now 21 years old. It's like when I moved to Turkey in the summer, in the vacation, I can see what has changed in compared to my childhood time. You know what I'm saying? Like, there is so much stuff changed, and now we are like losing the patience we have. Like earlier, for example, like 20 years ago, it was normal when you was ordering something, you was supposed to wait. Like, it was okay when you was waiting for your, like, anything you was buying for like 1 month or 2 months even, you know? But nowadays, people ordering something now and they get it tomorrow, and if they don't get it tomorrow, they will be salty. Why is it taking so long? Yeah, because it's been only 24 hours and they are sending from like the other part of the world stuff for you in no time for free, you know? Like, the speed is kind of crazy nowadays. You have Malone trees coming up. Also, the design of the map, of course, is like an elvish design. Like, you can see this greenish birds, a lot of birds flying around. It's like the, you know, like almost the summertime. You see the 4 Malone trees opening for Archangel, 5 Malone trees opening, 6 Malone trees opening. I'm assuming it's going to be a Haldir rush. Mirror Match, ja. Greetings from Germany. Schöne Grüße zurück, auch aus Deutschland. Schön, dass du hier bist. Vielen Dank. So we are opening with bunch of Malone trees, boys. On the other side, we see one also lots of Balloon. What is happening? What is that? Are they trying to rush? Like, is this like a 10-minute no attack game? What is that? I'm waiting for Boromir. People got salty at drive-through throats if they have to. Yeah, that happened to me the other day, guys. You know, like, the traffic lights, you know what I'm saying? When you drive with a car and the traffic light is red, you are supposed to wait, right? And I was getting a cold in the meantime. So it was green, but I didn't pay attention. For like 10 seconds it was green. And the guy behind me dropped off the car, came to my car and knocking on my window, like tuk, 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 tuk. You know, I was like so scared because I was focused on the phone, you know what I'm saying? I was like, well, what is going on? Yeah, it's green, are you blind? Why? And I was like all about to beat this guy's ass. I gotta be honest, you know. I was like, are you fucking out of your mind, dude? What's wrong with you to come to my car on the window just because you are waiting for 10 seconds? What the heck is wrong with people nowadays? Barracks into the stable. Can you add Elvis sports sound? Again, when you want to have any commands or sound effects added, the best thing is when you record what you want to be edit, what you want to have added, and send it to me in Discord so we can add them. Arwen Rush. Arwen is also a very interesting hero. The wife from King Erisar. Look at her. Look at her. I mean, the designs, I gotta be honest, for a game that old, is not looking that shabby. Imagine if this game would belong to anybody else but EA Games, you know what I'm saying? Imagine if like a successful and a good gaming company would make the game in the first place. Dude, we would have like Battle for Middle-earth 5 by now. Imagine like a Battle for Middle-earth 5 or Battle for Middle-earth game generally in 2021, you know, with like improved design, graphics and balance, and you have like a company behind the game who's sporting with like online servers. Imagine, that would be literally the dream. You could have killed him if you wanted, but that's not USA here. Here you are not able to do that. In USA, I know people are telling me stories that's so crazy, you know, when they come to your house uninvited, you can just kill them. What the heck is this? Like when children are playing with the balls. Oh, Arwen? I'm the stronger Arwen. Never mind, she's just sloppy. Double Arwen rush, through that. Arwen for the win. This one is only level... Actually, this one is higher level than this one. No, never mind. Pretty much the same situation. And this one is even higher leveled. Remember, the leadership is only applying for the Lancers, not for the infantry units. It's only in Texas, yeah. BFME 2 Alban Warriors, no Mirks. Yeah, Mirks very, very late. Maybe not even Mirks at all. And they like to get heroes on the field like Haldir or Legolas, instead of going for the Mirkwoods. And also, I believe, just like in Rise of the Witch King, this matchup is gonna resolve in ends. Like, that's one of the... Oh, nice trample. Nice trample. They have also armor. Keep in mind the armor buff. Armor inspiring for 25% increased armor and 25% increased combat experience. I mean, USA. I wanted to move to USA, not move permanently, but visit USA before the pandemic happened. And then the pandemic happened and I couldn't. But I wanted to. I was like already planning where I want to go. I wanted to go to California. You know, like you can't be everywhere, of course. I wanted to travel like for a week. I was already looking for a guide, you know what I'm saying? You can book guides in Germany. You know, pretty much when you go there, and there will be a guide who will just guiding you, through the cities you want to travel through, you know what I'm saying? So I had like big plans, but then pandemic happened and all my plans got into the garbage. Creeping. Oh, Mirkwoods. No, you see, Chris? You was asking for Mirkwoods and you will get to see them. And even more of them are following up now. They cost 90 command points and 700 resources. Strong versus infantry and monsters. And strong versus infantry. Can stealth near trees. Always stealthed. Can stealth near trees, always stealthed. Okay. That's a lot of Mirkwoods in one single battalion though. Come to California, someday would love to meet you, Shanks. Would be awesome, yeah. I would love to meet you as well, Nikki. You could be my guide. You could be guiding me around in California. I want to visit USA multiple times. You know, I want to go to the Hollywood. I want to go to the Miami Beach, Florida, this kind of cities and states I'm always seeing in the films, but never was able to get there by myself. Would be awesome. I mean, some stuff you need to do when you are not married, I believe. You know what I'm saying? So before I got married, my parents or my mom would never let me. Now I'm married and I'm 31 years old. Now nobody's gonna tell me what I'm supposed to do. But now it's just like about time, like time management. It's hard when you have a family who's counting on you, when you have a job and you need to do that, this, that. So you have people relying on you. It's hard to do whatever you want, you know. So you need to enjoy the time when you are younger, when you are not married, when you have like 18, 19 years old. Make the best of it. Because the only thing you will not be able to earn in life is
Happy
time.
Halloween.
You can't get your time back.
Being an adult is hard.
Being an adult is hard. Exactly, Rabbi. And welcome to the stream, by the way. Happy Halloween to you as well. What about Zealand? Yeah, also, I mean, again, there are so many countries I would love to visit. New Zealand. I want to also go to Asia. China, for example, I want to also go there for you know, India. Japanese, you know. I wanted to learn when I was like a couple of years ago. I wanted to learn Chinese. I wanted to learn that because I believe that's almost like a world language, because there are over 1 billion people speaking that language, guys. Oh, Mirkwoods doing a phenomenal job. Killing, oh my goodness. Arvin is beefy though. She's tanky against Mirkwoods. She will be forced to get away. Come to Spain and be Goblin Life. Yeah, Spain is easy for me to get there, you know. European countries like Spain, Switzerland, Italy, they are really close to me. I can even go there with my car, you know what I'm saying? I can go there spontaneously. But since, I mean, I can do that when I'm older too, you know what I'm saying? Since it's easy for me to reach. Like all these European countries, Netherlands, and then, you know, Sweden. It's not a big distance. But Asia, US, like New Zealand, this is a bit different. Not playing Age of Empires 4. Not today, but I'm playing. Of course I'm playing. I was playing also yesterday, the day before, but I was not streaming it when I was playing because I'm trying to get good in the game. You know what I'm saying? When I'm streaming the game, I want to know what I'm talking about. And the first time I was streaming it at the release date, I will definitely keep not only playing Age of Empires 4, but also make videos about that. Indeed, we are having now like a video in planning. It's going to be like a guide. I was able to get a bit more knowledge, and I want to share the knowledge, of course, with the other people. So we are working on the project with me and Balindru. Balindru is a huge impact in terms of the video making, especially for the second channel, which is called BFME World. All the videos there, all the edits, cuts, uploads, thumbnails, everything is made by Balindru Chvitanga. And for that reason, if the second channel is going to be monetized, Balindru is going to get full the money from it. Because Balindru is doing all the job, you know what I'm saying? For the second channel. I'm waiting to play Age of Empires 4, waiting on the gift next month. You will get it in like 15th. November 15th you will get it. Plotska. And sorry once again for what happened, dude. It was Fiesta. Guys, just in case you missed what happened, is like we had like a giveaway going on. For the first time I was streaming Age of Empires 4 with 2 times Age of Empires 4 in the digital deluxe edition, you know. And I made a mistake and showed the keys for a second on my screen, and somebody was just taking the key immediately, and by the time I sent it to Polacka, it was already gone, you know. Oh, Arvin is writing it down. My opinion, Age of Empires is hard because you have to do everything so fast. It's easy. It's not easy, of course, but like having a basic knowledge about what are you supposed to do is gonna make you at least a good player, and then everything else, then like your APM, your action per minute, about how fast you are clicking, how fast you are reacting, how fast you are actually investing your resources into something, is gonna determine if you are gonna be a great player or only a good player. Tranduel 824, thanks for the follow, appreciate that. Means a lot to me, man. Thank you, welcome. But I like Age of Empires 4, it's just different, you know. I like it. I don't know what is that about this game, but I like it. But I also like Age of Mythology, for example. I don't know, man, I'm just a person, I enjoy RTS games a lot, you know. I don't enjoy like those MMO RPG games, for example, like The Witcher. When I was playing The Witcher, the graphics, everything looks amazing, but I don't like those kind of games, you know, like for example World of Warcraft or anything like that, in which you are just killing monsters 24/7 all the time to level up. In a single player where, you know, not a multiplayer game actually, you know, in my opinion. I don't enjoy this kind of games, but I like his strategy. But you know what is missing in Age of Empires 4? The random is missing. That's a big minus in my book, you know? That you are not able to pick random as a faction. That you have to pick one of the 8 factions. And you have no choice of picking random. I heard that there is a good RTS games named. Chandler, welcome. My town center rush people with Mongols. Just pack my town center and move it to the enemy town center and win in 5 minutes, baby. Chandler is also like a special guy for the real-time strategy games. I like that.
Pull yourselves together.
Yeah, but I'm saying, you know, it would be a great add-on if they would give you the chance to do that. Come, Bombadillo! Oh, Archangel is doomed. You should try Star Trek Armada. Yeah, but I think, I mean, I'm always open for game suggestions, but I was just investing $80 for this game. I'm supposed to play it. Because I'm a person, you know, I don't want to invest any money into the games, especially not that much money. Come on now, $80 for a game in 2021 is a lot, you know? And I would not recommend to buy it for anybody, to be honest with you. I feel like when you want to play this, like, try to go with the Xbox Game Pass for like a couple of bucks a month. Play it for like a month, and if you enjoy, you can still buy afterwards. And always or never buy a game after it's released like a couple of days ago, you know? Just be patient until it's on sale or something. Because $80, come on, dude, it's a lot of cash. Unless you enjoy it big time, you know, unless you are planning to play it every single day, then it's not much. But $80, even in Germany, it's a lot of money. Imagine like in a weaker economical country like Turkey, for example. Yeah, it's a civil war, you know what I'm saying? Luri, Alvin civil war. Oh my goodness, the pressure is real. And yeah, Archangel is doomed now at this point. I play a lot of games from this past. Yeah, you know, when this is the case, when you play more than one single game and you are like making a great use of that, I think it's a good investment. But other than that, I'm also not a huge fan of the subscriptions, you know what I'm saying? I don't like to pay a fixed amount of money every month and then I just use like one feature of that, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm paying, for example, Netflix, but I'm watching Netflix almost every single day. So it's a war thing for me. I'm also using Amazon Prime, but yeah, I'm able to get my stuff sent to me for free. I'm also able to get the chance to watch Amazon Prime exclusive, like for example Lord of the Ring Prime, and I'm also able to subscribe to my favorite streamer for free, aka Beyond Standards, also known as Shanks, for free, you know. Which site for download, game or buy? Exclamation mark BFME in the chat. It's gonna lead you to a download tutorial for all the Battle for Middle-earth games, BFME 1, 2 and Rise of the Witch King FP, and you can download it.